This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Monday, September 1st, 2025. Before I do the title of this rant, let's just say, because this is Labor Day, unions now, unions forever. Stop reparations to the rich. I have a couple more, but let's just move on. The title of today's rant is, Hey Republicans, when it comes to firearms, prayers don't work. Never have, never will. So, from my standpoint, I understand the power of prayer. I understand the power of meditation. I understand in terms of groups getting together or even individuals getting together for self-reflection, looking at what their part is and what they can do to help alleviate whatever is concerning them. I understand that. That's a very good concept. It's been around for thousands of years in religions, etc. But when it comes to firearms, prayers do not work. So the reason this came up is there was a mass slaughter in Minneapolis the other day, and there was a brouhaha between the current press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, and Jen Psaki, who was a previous one in Joe Biden's administration. And Jen Psaki basically said, hey, prayers don't work, and they don't. And Caroline Leavitt just threw all kinds of crap back that she was insulting all these other people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But let's just say prayers don't work. They never have worked. And, and I'm sure that this has been said for thousands of years by many people. I just want to bring up two things. One was from Bob Dylan, from his song He Returns from the album Slow Train Coming, where he says, for every earthly plan that's been known to man, he is unconcerned. And then also a crazy one from Jim Morrison of The Doors. I don't remember the song because after he said it, it was like 3 songs within a song. Weird stuff and terrible lyrics, but whatever, where he said that when he was in seminary school, that he was told, he was asked, can you petition the Lord with prayer? Can you petition the Lord with prayer? And he screamed, after he said that 3 or 4 times, he screamed out, you cannot petition the Lord with prayer. Now, I understand when I was a kid, I prayed for all this stuff. I'm sure lots of other people prayed for all this stuff. But did it actually come to pass? No, it didn't come to pass. So the question is, we have had these mass killings. I believe the first one was in 1967 with the Texas Tower. That, we've had many, many since then, thousands, if not whatever. And this has been always the GOP's go-to excuse to get out of any type of action. And even the Catholic Church made a statement indicating that action was what was necessary to prevent firearm violence in the United States. Now, the only party that is delaying this, stopping this, preventing this from occurring is the GOP. And I want to bring up 3 things about that, if I can remember. One is that they're 100% bought and paid for by the NRA. I don't know what power the NRA has outside of giving the money, and then also the NRA having basically incredible outreach by using sociologists, social scientists, etc., to try and make the gun not the issue, but the individual the issue. And at the same time, many of those Republicans, they do believe in the power of prayer. But to them, they're not out there to pray. They're out there to have their hand out and to get money, because money talks in politics. It always has, and it always will. That's why we need to get rid of Citizens United. And the other thing is, they take the money. They use all of the memes from the National Rifle Association. They say thoughts and prayers, and then they move on, and they don't do anything. Never have, and hopefully will. And of course, it has to be coming from the people that we get these types of changes. So I say to my sisters and brothers, especially those on the conservative side, I believe in the power of prayer. I understand the power of prayer, whether it's meditation individually, with a group, etc. I believe that many Democrats believe in the power of prayer. At the same time, prayer is no substitute for action. And only Democrats right now, and I mean this sincerely, only Democrats with a supermajority will be able to change and enact significant firearm safety laws in the United States. And as the upcoming elections come up, I hope that we start straight down the ticket, all Democrats, because that is the only way there will be significant firearm safety enacted in the United States.